Hey there folks, Wrel here. Welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 3, playing through it. Ooh, there's a map. Forgot about that. I'm habitually pressing it from Planet Side 2. So what did we do last time? We just went around talking to people. See some new messages. Talizora is now in engineering. We talked to her. Shalaran. Yeah. And Diana Allers. Blah, 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 who cares? Okay, let's see what else.
Commander.
So we did all of our talking. Now we can go, what are we doing? I want to say Aria. Well, we're not going to be doing Aria this episode, but once we go meet the Asari counselor, that's going to kick us off into another story part of the game. But before we do that, I do want to knock out the Omega DLC, and if you have an interest, there is I've already done like a 12-minute, it's just cuts of all the cutscenes, and it breaks, it basically breaks the whole DLC down. I think that's actually on my main channel, but I'll leave a link in the video description for you if you want to check it out and cheat a little bit and go ahead. But if not, you can hang out and we'll run through it. Don't really care. Why did it reset my... Okay, right. So, I actually don't know why it reset my loadout, but let's see. Oh, I should have upgraded this just to show it off, but I don't actually like the weapon. We'll stick with... We'll use the Disciple, just because of the weight, and we'll also go with... You know what? I don't want a pistol. Get pulse rifle. Let's go with the Faceton. Try that. I'll sacrifice some of this if I can get some. I don't have lightweight materials, do I? No, I do not. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Faceton is pretty light. This will actually slow us down a little bit. You know what? I probably won't even end up using the shotgun, to be frank. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty light. And we'll just use this. That's fine. Back and Aria. I want to see her use something fun like Claymore, or I'll give her the Disciple just for the sake of whatever. But as you can see, she's obviously a part of our little squad. Submachine gun. I have not maxed any of these out. You guys got to keep me like. You gotta make me max these things out. I don't know if that'll actually enhance her biotic attacks. That's kind of. Maybe it will. We'll see. 3 points. Don't care. Flare. Okay, so this is we've used flare in the past. It's just a huge hit. It already has a pretty extensive radius, but the timer, look at the recharge speed. 24 seconds. That's the longest recharge of any like adapt ability in the game. So or biotic ability. Increase probably any ability in general, but I could be wrong. Increase force damage, impact radius, combo of detonations. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, might as well. Impact radius by 50%. Look at how much you can just jack that up. Shields, barriers. It already does a pretty substantial amount of damage, but yeah, let's make the boom booms. So there's that. She also has Reeve. We're gonna ignore Reeve. It's good, but we did already cap out Flare because I had a point into it. We'll go with Carnage because this is what she's automatically going to use on certain targets. Actually, hopefully she will for tech breaks. But impact radius, no. Just going to go recharge speed, armor. Hopefully she'll use it on armor. Lash. Oh, she has such good abilities. I forgot. Okay. And what sucks is that she's not really going to use them to her full potential. Power damage plus 40, easy choice. Power damage plus 40 again. She's ridiculous. Increases the entire squad's health and shields. Let's go with that. Not going to get Lash, not going to get Wreath. I should have... it doesn't really matter regardless. But you can see that they're really playing up the power of Aria. Like, look at, Commander Shepard's health, and we're pretty decked out. She's got almost 1,000 1,000 health, 1,000 barrier, and just these huge hard-hitting abilities that really represent just how hardcore she is, and the fact that she also has Reeve is kind of interesting because that's you know, what Samara has, and Carnage is, you know, kind of just displays how, yeah, how physical, I guess, she is, and aggressive. So there's that.
We're outshipped 4-1, and most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
We're not here to win a space battle, Jarl. We just have to punch through their line.
So, you've commandeered a Cerberus cruiser.
The guest of honor has arrived. We can finally start.
Let me guess, you're planning on infiltrating the enemy fleet.
Exactly. We position ourselves to strike a crippling blow, then my forces join the fun.
Works for me.
If you're as accommodating the rest of the way, we'll get along very well.
Then let's quit talking and get to it.
Bray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait. They only follow on my command. Head for the command ship.
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight plan. Identify yourself.
This is Captain Lance. Run voice recognition. Alpha Tango Z. We took damage. Seeking repairs.
Identity confirmed, Captain. Hold for approach authorization.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way. That's right. Nice and slow.
Be patient. Get as close as you can.
Fire! Signal the fleet through the relay. We're through. Head straight for the station.
We're being hailed by the General.
Should be interesting. Put him through.
Aria, I knew this had to be you. You'll never make it. Call it off now.
You're barking up the wrong tree, General. But maybe you can convince my partner.
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
I doubt the elusive man thinks of me that highly.
I do my own research, Commander. A pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage ourselves in nefarious ways. Perhaps deep down you fear success. And Aria clearly thinks seeing you will unsettle me. Now it's my turn. I see you've gone to the trouble of augmenting that ship with Solaris armoring. An exorbitant waste. I've made improvements to Omega's outer defenses. My cannons will cut through you at will.
He sounds pretty confident.
Yeah, he does.
So again, I say turn back.
Let's see what you've got, Oleg. End transmission. That went well. Set preset course. We're ramming the station. Everyone brace for impact.
What?
Omega's kinetic barrier will stop my ships from landing. I equipped this cruiser with disruptors to take it out on impact. Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
Yeah, it's kind of jacked up, right? I mean, obviously Aria has to commit, or else she won't get Omega back, and that's all that really matters to her.
Shields gone, all systems failing.
We can make it!
Aria, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Damn it! Program escape pods for the station.
Let's go. Everyone out. There's no time.
I think it's funny how this kind of mirrors the opening. of Mass Effect 2. Like some of the some really stark similarities, not just that everything is on fire. But I guess they probably couldn't have done it, you know, any other way.
Hope the other escape pods made it.
All right. What's our target?
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defenses so my ships can land. If we don't, they'll be blown to bits like we were.
Got it.
This is what I brought you for. Ground assault. In combat, what you say goes.
Makes sense. We play to our strengths.
I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
All right, I've come to the realization that please don't that BioWare has no idea how to make a proper like cutscene outside of just doing it in a cinematic mode. Because it's, yeah, when she jumps out of the shuttle, like there's this huge delay on like being. Oh, look at it! Oh, look at it! Before they start firing, like, I don't know. Oh, snap! That was a little close. Come on. There we go. Forgot we had Carnage. That's super useful. Alright. Oh. Alright. Boom, grenades.
Main exit. Use the controls to lower the blast door. Aria to fleet. You alive out there?
Barely. Holding our own with the Cerberus fleet, but Omega's defenses are shredding us.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job.
Come on. Come on.
Tell your boss I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I think I just like using Shockwave for the push value. Just the funness of it. Look at that. Look at it. But as far as effectiveness, it's nah. It really isn't. Right, you know, you can actually go through. Can you go through the other one? I don't know.
Ground team, report in. Bray, you there?
Affirmative. But only 6 pods made it. Various entry points.
Rally them to you, then head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land. Let's hustle. Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated out there.
All right, focusing the engineers first. There's plenty of them, but yeah, just because they'll really nope. They'll really jack you up.
Getting close. Those cannons have to be stopped.
Might be passing up some stuff, maybe. Don't really want to scour the entire area because it is pretty long. Pretty large, rather. Here, I'll go. I guess I will. Not gonna listen to myself. Don't think there's any. There's plenty of ammo for a really short fight. I mean, those are only like 4 guys.
The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
Intruders located. Stop again.
Okay. So here's the other fight. I actually forgot about this.
Feels good to live. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
The hipfire spray and pray mechanics from cover are about worthless. Like sitting here, first off, there's like, you don't get a lot of control, and it, depending on which angle you're firing in, there's this huge delay. I guess maybe not. I was feeling it earlier. But it is kind of funny to see how far the combat system has come since Mass Effect 2, because
We were lucky. Press on.
Because it feels...
More transports. Can't keep up evasive maneuvers much longer.
We're right outside the defense station. Hold tight.
It feels a lot more streamlined for sure. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Did not mean to do that. Good.
Clear. Get to the controls.
Alright, let's see what else before we do that. Doesn't look like there's anything.
Jarl, defenses are down. Signal the surviving ships to converge on the rendezvous point.
Aye. Approach trajectories plotted. We're already queuing up.
Bray, come in. Status.
Rendezvous site secured. Hangar doors enabled. We'll have them open soon.
Need them open now. My birds are coming in. Prep for reception.
What exactly is this rendezvous point?
That's where we're headed. It's a bunker I established on D-Deck for my more sensitive operations. It's utterly impenetrable with its own secret hangar and dock. Independent power source, life support, munitions. You'll see.
Deploy to D-Deck. Investigate and await further instructions. So it begins.
There's a good chance the General knows where we're going.
Then no time for sightseeing. Bray, stay sharp. You might get visitors.
Terrific.
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
You gotta figure that Bray must be really, really trusted by Aria, because it's basically her right-hand man. Which also means that he's like a hardcore fighter too. that?
Good to let loose.
Alright, can we actually walk through this? Gonna cut me in half?
The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back. Strange. What are those things in the distance?
Some kind of force field.
That's not good.
Alright.
Some of my men.
Nope, 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 nope. I gotta remember that I actually have Carnage, because it would do really well for half the stuff. And yeah.
We're getting close to the rendezvous. Let's move. I know that symbol.
Looks like a gang tag.
The Talons. They used to deface my property too.
Warning. Omega has been compromised. All Cerberus personnel report to stations.
The Talon symbol again.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might be useful.
Alright.
One of my soldiers by the force field.
I'm just gonna stand next to this force field here.
What the hell is he doing?
Alright, so these guys they're super nasty. Oops, I did not mean to throw all those grenades.
Legs are coming through the force field.
Because they rush you, right? And they have those. I honestly shouldn't be wasting all my grenades. I don't know when the next reload is. And their corpses are actually they'll burn you like acid if you stand over them. Fortunately, they have shotguns, so we're well out of their effective range as long as we just keep them pushed back.
Need to check out that force field.
A lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Over here, Shepard.
Let's see. Check. Need some grenades.
Poor idiot. Something tells me these force fields are going to be a problem.
Are we blocked?
Not this time. Come here. This way.
What are you doing?
Letting you in on a secret. Down the ladder.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Spirits, look who's back. Aria Taloke.
Nyreen, what the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse, mostly. Just trying to stay alive. If it wasn't for these tunnels.
My tunnels. I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
Aria doesn't trust easily. I guess you're a good friend.
I don't know. Are we, Aria?
Shepard, this is Nyreen Kandros, ex-Turian military. We go way back. I've got a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait. Follow us, we'll get you to safety.
I'll do my best.
Ready to put that gun to good use?
You have no idea how ready.
Alright, so
So why are you back, Aria?
To reclaim what's mine.
Left something behind, I take it.
Not something. Everything.
Valkyrie, this is actually a grenade launcher. It's kind of cool. Yeah, might use it. But the female Turians, they're talked about, and actually, well, they're talked about. They're referenced by Garrus. I want to say that it might just be the only once, and that was the that whole like she had strength, you know, or she had flexibility conversation. But the female Turians are supposed to be like very, very common within the military. But this is the only time, and outside of her, or outside of the military, ex-military, that you actually see one, which is unfortunate, but I think it was just one of those things that were either overlooked or cut. And, yeah.
Aria, you were right. We're under attack.
What's the fleet status?
Still landing inside the bunker.
Keep the enemy out. Lock it down. Now.
Lower blast doors. Lower the blast doors.
Alright, so I was thinking about equipping the Valkyrie, but it doesn't really make sense to do that unless I level it up. But let's save it real quick, and we're going to go to squad and then see her powers. So Nyreen, so this is important. You want to like level her up because she doesn't have anything. And actually, Captain Anderson, right at the very start of the game, has points that you can invest into as well. But I didn't even know that until I read it on Reddit somewhere. Okay, so lift grenade. Not gonna touch that. Bionic protector. This is creates a bubble and you just stand there and then soak up damage. It doesn't. I wish that this is a power that we could get, just as like something that we can invest into, just like with your squad mate powers. But it's not. It's only here. And honestly, she doesn't really make use of it, but we'll max it out and then see if she like does it randomly when we tell her to attack something. But I don't want to like pause, you know, the fighting and slow the gameplay down. So give my okay. 50% chance of not triggering cooldown. That's cool. Blast radius, damage is nice. Recharge speed, duration with recharge speed. All right, more weapon damage. Reduce incoming damage, and I'll take what I can get. It doesn't really matter. Incinerate, might as well max it out. We'll bump the area of effect up. Armor targets. Turian Huntress. Boom, 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 and health and shield bonus. She is really fragile compared to the other characters, but let's go with yeah, we'll go with bionic power. No, go with tech power. All right, and then damage of squads, tech, and bionic power. So this is the one that you really want to invest into, regardless, like when you grab her, just so that you have something to use. I'm not going to get overload. I could, but we're not going to deal with too many targets that have shields, and we'll blow through them anyway. So I'm just going to confirm it. I don't want her to confuse her powers. Just by using Q and E to automatically fire, so. Wait, did I might have just gone the wrong way. Nope.
Great. Why aren't the cannons online?
Something's jamming them. Trying to identify.
We'll flank the enemy. Get them off you.
What's this? Ooh, piece of candy. Okay. Alright, now we're kind of stuck in it. Gotta blow them all up. Yeah, that's easy enough. So it's easy until you get to the big boss up there, because of the supplemental firepower. Nyreen is gonna like stand right in front of me. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, I'll kill it. Kill it with fire. There we go. Good. Is that really? No, I'm pretty sure there's one more, there's another big boss we have to fight, because that one just, like, blew up, but... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we gotta fight one. Oh man, Carnage doing some work.
Aria, there's a Cerberus engineering here hacking the cannons, keeping them offline.
We'll find him. Incoming!
Where? Oh. No! Oh! Why? Oh, why? Oh my god, it hurts so much.
Find that engineer.
Alright, engineer.
Got him.
Cannons initializing.
Okay. Good. Stop shooting. Let's all be friends.
To be armed manually.
I'm on it.
Alright. Look at it. Oh, look at it. Grenades. Oops. Come on. There it is. How dare you?
Cannons still need to be manually armed.
Yeah. Shut up, Bray. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Does not even stand a chance. Bray! Bray. Alright, good. Now we could arm the cannons after we destroyed absolutely everything.
Cannons engaged. Head to the blast door.
Nice guns.
They'll keep the General's forces at bay for a while.
Let's get inside.
Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast door. We're coming in.
Alright, so there's that.
We're in. Lock it down.
Aria, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Yeah. I feel like a sitting duck here.
I have no intention of sitting around, and you both should know I assume nothing. And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is, I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not easily duped. Well done. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
Nyreen has military training. We can put her to good use.
You're so quick to trust, huh, Shepard? Nyreen never approved of Omega's, what did you call it? Moral bankruptcy? Are you willing to help defend it now?
You'll find me very willing to liberate this station.
Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer. Bray, keep an eye on her.
Will do.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
You'll do what you need to do.
And here I thought you might come here trying to change me. Once up and running, this bunker will provide recon and secret access to much of the station. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
What will you be doing?
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack. It won't take long. Join me at the command console when you're ready.
Alright, so I find it kind of ironic that we have this bunker down here, and Cerberus guns are what we are using to defend it? As if, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is an oversight, but everything says Cerberus. And if people did not know about this bunker, then why would there be Cerberus guns down here? But that's where we're going to end it for now. There is like a few missions, I think a couple of quick runs from this point to help get everything set up. And then we carry on. This is actually a relatively short DLC, but there's a lot of content within it at the same time, and a lot of it's nice to see this side of Omega, which is still, you know, a piece of crap, but it's Aria's piece of crap. So seeing her want to defend it, and understanding more about the relationships that she and her forces, or, you know, friends even have, is kind of a cool thing. But that's it. Thanks very much, folks, for hanging out, playing through it. We'll continue on next time.